paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Cal's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here comes the big dangerous target, Dorian Thomas. Coming off a game in which he had 6 grabs, 2 of them going into the end zone in their victory. The run to the left. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Out wide right, it's Thomas. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Thomas. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. The give. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
7, North Carolina, 0.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the 2nd level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your 2nd level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Turning it on. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Back's got it on the screen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Throwing Sangapolatelli. He turns it loose to the left. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the pass. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. A quick pass to the left. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ship. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So first down here as they go back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Left side, it's Ship. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Finds his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. Oh, it's a fumble. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Wants to throw on 1st.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. The play fake. Makes the grab over the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for running room. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Sets his feet. It's Edwards. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll run it. Runs through the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out wide left, it's Hendricks. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Now on the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Pulls and fired complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, he's got some space. Almost made the house call, but not only is he going to have the big gain, I think they're going to take it half the distance for the face mask. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And the Golden Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play. JKS. Left side is Thomas. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
North Carolina, 0.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Myers on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snags it. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. North Carolina will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. A brave new world as they make it into the red zone for the first time in this game. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Setting up the screen. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Rush is on, and it's a sack. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He splits the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Running to the left. At the 35, he's got room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Hunt is on its way. Searching for space. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Trying to establish the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run him again. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The quick game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Working the ground game. That's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Breaks into the open.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Edwards.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
Firing to the right, complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Tar Heels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Rid of it on the RPO. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw again. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Zangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Trying the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff again. Runs through a tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Got it, looking for a first. There he goes. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Maybe some room here. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Zagapolatelli unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And the stomping has commenced. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. And right down the middle. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Edwards. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. This offense has it with really good field position. He leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end.